Hello and welcome to LSJ Sport Weekly. I'm Jamie Chick and these are today's top sports stories. We start with football, and in Lincolnshire the sport could look very different in the coming years. Lincolnshire FA have sold their headquarters in order to fund new purpose-built sites across the county. Our reporter Spencer O'Leary has more.
Lincolnshire FA have found a new home after selling their old Netlham headquarters as part of a new strategic business plan. For many years, this was the home of football in Lincolnshire, but after 12 years, Lincolnshire FA have now sold their site. You could temporarily find them closer to the city, and here's what CEO Nick Hampton had to say.
Within the timelines, we're looking at being here for a couple of years, and within that sort of 2-year period, we hope to be able to develop our own sort of football centre, football facility and centre in and around Lincoln, really. So
today, you can find them much closer to Lincoln City Centre at the Lorick Centre in connection with Bishop Brutus University. As a result of the old Netlham headquarters sale, the money made is being put forward to build football-specific centres all across the county. These are expected to be aimed at disability teams and the growing number of young people getting involved in football. Lincolnshire FA's offices are expected to be located in the Lorick building for a temporary 2 years before hoping to move into a newly built site with this money. Netlham is empty.
A Lincoln racing team has just signed a sponsorship deal with a leading software and computer intelligence organisation team. The deal with Altair was signed in early April and will start ahead of the 2025 season. Georgia King has more.
Lincoln Formula Student is a racing team started by just 3 masters students. In just a year, Dylan Beanlands, Tasha Jacks and Tom Woodylove have gained 45 new members, industry-level equipment, and now they have just secured a sponsorship by Altair. Dylan, who took the role of team principal when they started, was approached by the company and offered software to use worth over £75,000.
So with Altair, they contacted us. They were interested and they saw the team on LinkedIn, and we had conversations, and they gave us software to use.
Being a student-run team with aspirations to compete in their car, money is constantly a cause for concern. Dylan says that a sponsorship like their newfound one can help carry the cost of a car immensely.
The sponsorships are basically built the whole car. Everything is expensive, from the wheels that cost £6,000 to building the chassis. It will be several £100. So without sponsorship, there is no car, there is no team.
Paul Kirkman, the academic leader for Altair, stated that Altair's technology is widely used by professionals, but they want to go one step further and introduce it to students early in their journey. The team are planning to compete next year in a multiple-day event at Silverstone. The event consists of time trial races, acceleration races and endurance races.
We're going to race against a lot of universities around a time trial track, and it's whoever the fastest time at the end wins. But we're going to go in with a good shot. We're going to go in all guns blazing. The underdog's going to come up for once.
Georgia King, Lincoln.
The European football scene returns tonight with 4 British teams in action at the quarter-final stage. Chelsea start the night off at Legia Warsaw in the early Conference League kick-off before Manchester United travel to Lyon in the Europa League. Rangers and Tottenham Hotspur have home first leg ties tonight against Athletic Club and Frankfurt. The second leg of each game will be played next Thursday night to determine the semi-finalists. The Premier League darts returns to Manchester tonight, providing something of a homecoming for the current world champion and league leader, Luke Littler. Littler takes on Gerwyn Price, who Littler admits he has struggled to beat in the past. Last week's winner and crowd favourite Stephen Bunting will take on Luke Humphreys, Chris Dobie plays Michael van Gerwen, and Nathan Aspinall is up against Rob Cross. The Masters gets underway at Augusta today, with 2025 staging the 91st edition of the golfing major. Rory McIlroy is aiming to find his elusive 5th major and complete the career Grand Slam, while Scottie Scheffler starts the tournament as favourite, with the former green jacket holder looking for a 3rd major. In local football, County Cup season is finally in full swing with the Freshlink County Trophy final being played in Boston last night, with Lincoln United facing off against Bourne Town. Finley Smithson was there for us.
Boston United's Jakeman's Community Stadium played host to a highly anticipated Freshlink County Trophy final on Wednesday night, as two promotion hopefuls faced each other in Lincoln United and Bourne Town. Lincoln United claimed the trophy in dramatic fashion last season, beating Boston Town on penalties following a 0-0 draw. This year, some 516 fans travelled across the county, and it didn't take long for them to see some action, with Lincoln United scoring 2 early goals in quick succession through captain Elliot Dye and attacker Jamie Chur. Just after the half-hour mark, defender Tom Hipwell nodded one in from a corner, giving the Whites a cruising lead in what was expected to be a tough test for them. Hipwell commented on his side's performance post-match and how he feels they dealt against a strong side.
But I thought we did very well, especially first half. But second half, they're always going to throw a bit more at us, and I think we dealt with it quite well.
The Wake started the second half on top, with winger Zach Munton scoring a wonderful curling strike to beat goalkeeper Jack Steggles. They continued to fight back, but Lincoln played a very professional second half, with Steggles being called into action and making some great saves on multiple occasions. The referee blew for full time, and the Whites were able to travel back to the county city with the trophy and the bragging rights for another year. Assistant manager Paul Grimes has his feet firmly on the ground, whilst the rest celebrate the success, however.
Without putting too much of a downer on it, it's amazing, and we'll enjoy it tonight. And we want to win things, but we probably draw a line under it from tomorrow, and we've got a new focus on Saturday, which everyone knows what that is. So delighted to get some silverware, but we're still competing for the big prize, which has to be everyone's focus at the minute.
So in the end, it's Lincoln United that leave Boston with the silverware. Back-to-back county trophies for them, and just the second in the club's history. It's not the end of the season for Lincoln though. They face Eastwood on Saturday in the top of the table clash as Lincoln look to push at the top of the table. Finley Smithson, LSJ News, Boston.
And finally, Lincoln City forward Javon Makama has been nominated for the Sky Bet League One March Player of the Month award. The young attacker contributed 5 goals and 3 assists in March, which included scoring his first career hat-trick against Bristol Rovers. Blackpool's Ashley Fletcher, Charlton Athletics' Macaulay Gillespie and Wrexham goalkeeper Arthur Okonkwo have also been nominated for the award. That's all for your sport on this Thursday the 10th of April. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time on LSJ Sport Weekly.